coming week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and to get warning to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, who are the true Israelites according to the Bible. Before we begin, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to
To Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM.
Double honors to the teachers, the head apostles and elders, the great millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Once again, we just coming, through the spirit of power, YAHAWASHI, ultimate to prophesy and to chant down Babylon, the great America, man. And which this place pretty much for to get overthrown by YAHAWASHI. You see, YAHWASHI is for to be the new reigning king here in the planet Earth, man. You see, before his before he crowned, America pretty much got to be overthrown, man. And everything. Matter of fact, hey, Baba Shah, you get just off top, get Isaiah 24 and verse 4, Baba Shah. Anybody?
I got it out. It's Isaiah 24 and 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languishes and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish.
You see? So the earth is languishing, man. The earth and the haughty people of this land, pretty much everything in this current regime, everything in this current life right now is coming to an end, man. And they go back to Second Ezra, the 6th chapter, where you say, what is the 9th chapter, the 6th or the 9th chapter? I believe the 6th chapter, where you say Esau is the end of the world. Because we at the end of the age of the rulership of the so-called white man. So he said, hey, the earth mourning and languish away. You see, because the scripture tell you that we say when the wicked are in rule, the people mourn, man. So not only that the earth is mourning, but the people mourning as well. You see, because you got this nigga, you got the earth mourning. This nigga cutting down the rainforests. Which those rainforests are pretty much the lungs of the earth. This nigga destroying the ocean, he destroying the air. And scripture tell you, unwise king destroys people, man. And this nigga Esau, that's why the people languishing away as well, because this nigga destroying the people. And scripture also tell you that what do you say? Gross darkness has covered the people. And all this shit pretty much go back to Esau. The fact that a nigga can speak boldly, against YAHAWASHI. You see, because they've been blinded by the powers of this world, man. And it all go back to Esau. Well, I got a precept.
God, I got one. Shit, I was before I get it, I'm gonna quote it. Based on what you were saying, how it all go back to Esau. Well, that's because Job 9:24, for the earth was given into the hands of the wicked.
That's the spirit.
Therefore, this nigga has polluted the earth with his wickedness, man. So like I was saying, everything tracks back to this nigga, man. His fingerprints is all over the planet Earth, man. But it's lucky you got it out.
Hey, get that Job 9:24. You see, let me see. Somebody get Let me see. I want to say Job. You got the Job? Come, go ahead.
This is book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yep.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Yep. If not, where and who is he?
Yep.
You see? So that go straight into it. If not, where and who is he, man? That's how you know it's the so-called white man. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. This nigga pretty much he gain control of the planet Earth, for the lack of better terms, man. And that's why you got so much wickedness going on, because scriptures tell you when the wicked man when the violent man is exalted, the wicked walketh on every side. You see, so that's why Eve was going to increase in the last days, man. You see, because you got a vile beast in rulership, man. So that's why you got pork products and everything. Pretty much America in itself, is a abomination to the Lord, man, to the powers of heaven and earth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can read that again.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
You see? So and you don't see YAHAWASHI, man. You won't see YAHAWASHI with a Chinese name.
Yeah,
you know, you don't see YAHAWASHI with a African name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see him with a fucking a Roman a Greek name, man.
Yep.
Fucking Jesus. YAHAWASHI ain't Chinese. He ain't Korean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they made him white, man. You see, so if this not the nigga, who is he, man?
Mm-hmm.
You see, YAHAWASHI pretty much putting this nigga on the scene, man. Like, hey, it was him. You know? And I got a precept. You see, man, because that's pretty much why, you know, this nigga rulership, his reign, you know, coming to the end, man. The Lord pretty much for to cut this nigga off. You know, this Job 24 and it's like this Job 20 and verse 4. He said, "Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrites but for a moment." You see?
Mm-hmm.
So that shit that go Esau for to be cut off, man. His reign and his rulership was only but for a moment. You know? And after this season of this movie passed, ain't gonna be no more remembrance of this devil. The Lord for the wipe this nigga, wipe all his fingerprints pretty much clean from the earth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got it up.
Oh, I had one for you out real quick. Okay. Based on what you were saying, how this nigga, you know, he's gonna be cut off. This is Sirach 10:10. The physician cut him off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. And that physician is dealing with our Lord and Savior YAHAWASHI, man. You know, he's finna cut off this long disease, which is fucking Esau, man, the so-called white man. You know, like I was going into, man, like, you know, pork and shit pushed out upon the planet Earth. You don't see no Elam nigga doing that. You don't see Elam. You don't see Ishmael. You don't see Moab. You don't see none of them pushing out pork like the so-called white man does, man. You know, or even the fact of sodomy, man. You know, this nigga pushes out sodomy. You see it on your TVs. You know, it's at school with your kids. You know, it's okay. You know, that's a fucking disease because that shit leads to death, man. You know, but we need our Lord YAHAWASHI, you know, to come and cut this nigga off, man. And like we just read, that's what he's gonna get ready to do, man. Cut off this long disease, man. You know, you got it out.
That's it, man. You know, I got a precept, Rick. Anybody got a precept?
I had one.
Come on, you got it.
All right, this is James 1:10. But the rich, in that he is made low, because as the flower of the grass, he shall pass away. But I should go back up to 9. James 1:9. Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted. You know, Israelites being raised up, you know, 1/3 elect beginning with the 144,000 prophets. Verse 10, but the rich, we know the rich of this earth is Esau Edom, so-called white man, and that he is made low, as you were saying, he about to be brought low, you know, because as the flower of the grass, he shall pass away, about to be taken out of power, you know. Verse 11, for the sun is no sooner risen with the burning heat, but it withereth the grass, and the flower thereof falleth, and the grace of the fashion of it perishes. So also shall the rich man fade away in his ways. You know, Esau Edom is about to be taken out of power. You know, his own ways even consuming them, because all the ways of America, Babylon the Great, Esau Edom, and these wicked elites, contrary to the law, statutes, commandments of YAHAWASHI, man. Why he got to be taken out of power.
Yep. And if I may say, Salah, go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
No, I'm just gonna say, if I may say, all his ways gonna lead him to death, man.
Ooh,
see,
that's it.
This nigga is carnal, man. The scriptures tell you, to be carnal minded, it leads you to death, man. He dig at that pit and he gonna fall in it, man. As Esau, even he just leaned himself right into the trap, which is really the Lord. Got this nigga upon a strong delusion. He's leaning himself right into that dish, man. But hey, it's back on you, Art.
Yeah, this Proverbs 14:12. He said, "There's a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death."
Woo! Hey, that's it.
So, and that pretty much go back to what the Art was saying. Everything that's promoted here in Babylon pretty much gonna lead you to death, man. It's only one way to life. That's YAHAWASHI.
That's it.
See? And when he say, damn, hold on, slack, I gotta go get that. Damn, what that is when you say, I can't even quote it.
I am the truth and the light.
No, we about the gate, the straight and narrow path. Many there be that go in, the bride, the bride gate.
Second Ezra.
No, it's I believe Matthew, the one in Matthew.
Oh, okay.
Matthew 7, here you go. Matthew 7:13. He said, "Enter ye in at the straight gate.
Yep.
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat." You see? So, I don't know why a large amount of people flock to the ways of death and destruction. That shit go back to Esau, because he done laid out, so many different snares of life. You can follow Buddhism, Hinduism. You got niggas following the bag. Niggas follow money bag. Niggas in the politics. You got many different paths of life that you can follow here in America, man. And that way might seem right to you, but that way gonna lead you to death. That's why he say, "Broad is the way that leadeth to destruction." Verse 14, he said, "Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it." You see, so many people really can't find, the path of YAHAWASHI. You see, and the fact that it's even hidden in plain sight, but you still can't find it.
Hey, Salaki, I want, if I may make a point that cut that nigga on Steve Harvey too, because he once said it's more than one way to be saved, man.
Yeah.
Believing in all these other guys and shit, you can be saved, man. Well, that cut that nigga down, man. It's only one way, It's only one way, and that way is YAHAWASHI, man. And that goes within the true doctrine of YAHAWASHI, because you can have a name, but you still, won't be believing in the true YAHAWASHI, though, man.
That's it. Hey, that's like even with a female, like, yeah, she can give you her real name, but she probably won't give you the real number.
Yep.
She can give you her number, but when you text her, "What's up, Ashley?" she know not to respond to you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's the same. The same way.
Yeah.
And the Lord, he can give you his name, but give you the wrong doctrine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's it. That hard.
That's why it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of living power, man.
That's it.
You got it out.
Yeah, I got one. This John 10:1, he say, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climb up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in by the door is the sheep, it's the shepherd of the sheep." You see, so you can't. They go back to what the ox saying. You can't come up another way, man. YAHAWASHI said, "Let things be done decency and in order, man." So you gotta follow order. You got a precept.
This is on 2 Ezra chapter 7, verse 6. There's also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water. You know, so it's only one path, man. You know, only one way. You know, we can get to the Father. It's through YAHAWASHI, man. You know, in verse 8, it says, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go through there at once. So again, it's only one path, man. You know, it's not no multiple lane. You can't, you know, you can't go through IUI. You can't have IUIC, ISOC. You know, Christianity, Islam. You know, it's only one way. You know, and that's YAHAWASHI. You know, that's the only way you can get the Yahweh through YAHAWASHI. You know, but you got it out.
Yeah, I got a precept.
Come.
John 14:6. He said, YAHAWASHI said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. He said, YAHAWASHI said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
That's right.
You see? Hey, so you need YAHAWASHI, man. You know, that's a text to the Old Testament Israelites. You know, you need YAHAWASHI, man, in order to get into the kingdom, man, in order to see, you know, those pearly gates and those gold painted roads. You know what I mean? See, we need YAHAWASHI. To be saved out of these bodies, right? To be saved from America, man. You know. You got precept?
Got one.
Come. See, go back on Esau, man. You go back real quick. You see, because in fact, hey, get 2 Corinthians 4:3. Baba Kashaf.
You got an echo.
Who got an echo out?
Say what?
All right. It's like a feedback.
Yeah, it's a little echo. Hey, so you mute your camera real quick. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. All right, come on.
Yep.
All right. Who you got that? 2 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians 4:3.
Yeah, come.
I got it.
You see, cause pretty much Esau the reason behind why, you know, why Jake or Eve can't find YAHAWASHI, man. You know, and it just the way America set up, you know, with all this, America just pretty much just set up off convenience, man. You know, everything. It don't really put you in that spirit where you gotta build your inner man up. You see, because everything pretty much based on carnality here in America. You know, everybody pretty much focus on what you can see or what you can show off. You know, you can't show off the spirit. You know, but being here in America, you know, a nigga more worried about what he driving or how he dressed or how clean his edge up is, or you know, worried about how her weed look and shit. And all that shit pretty much just go back to Esau. You see, because you been blinded. Hey, Baba, can you get somebody get Isaiah 60? You read that correct.
Okay, this 2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Keep going.
You got it.
In whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is of the Most High, should shine unto them.
Come. You see, so he said, so like, hold on real quick. Yeah, he said in whom the gods of this world, you see, he said in whom the gods of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. Hey, the fact that you don't believe, the fact that Jacob Eve don't believe, that shit go back to Esau, man.
Yeah.
You know, a motherfucker talking heavy against YAHAWASHI, or I don't believe that, I don't believe this. You know, they talk, that's the white man book.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit go back to Esau, man. That's why the Lord gonna cut the nigga off, man. You know, and pretty much that's why he gonna give unto this nigga double, man. You know, cause he played. I mean, yeah, it's our fault that, you know what I mean, that we came to America, that we fell off from our heritage and all that. But that nigga Esau contributed to it. You know, that go back to Psalm, I believe that's the 83rd chapter, where he say, let us cut them off from being a nation. You know, hey, Esau was the main nigga, you know, because he was the first motherfucker that came up. You know, the house of Edom, you know. But again, I'm gonna read it. He say, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine up unto them. You see, but Jake ain't gonna get it, man. You know, cause Jake don't down desire to know YAHAWASHI outside. You see, they rather get a bag, man. You know, and it's just that they going down another path of life. You trusting in America. You know, you trusting the shadows of Egypt. You got it.
And ultimately, that's why them niggas gonna die, man.
Hey, y'all still hear that echo?
No.
Yeah, it's like I got it right.
But yeah, hey, that's you said. I thought them niggas gonna die.
Yep. You know? Hey, that's it. Cause shit, you believe here, like I mentioned earlier, everything here really, you know, it's carnal because it's temporary. You know, shit here ain't really for, you know, the long run, man. You know, eventually this shit gotta end, man. You know, so you put your stocks here, you know, you join the hand unto the wicked. You know, so therefore you gotta catch that same damn consequence that nigga gonna get, man. You know, but Salak, y'all, you got it.
I appreciate it.
You can go ahead.
Oh, Salak, this 2 Corinthians 4:18 says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. You got it.
Hey, sorry. Because this thing got a little echo to it.
Okay.
When you got a point to make or whatever, you got to speak up. Just kind of like you know, whatever. Just throw your phone on mute. Yeah,
come.
Hey, read it again, Mike.
All right. This 2 Corinthians 4:18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
You see, hey, that's it. You see, the thing which are seen are temporal. Hey, that's Esau and his kingdom. You know, in a whole, man, a nutshell. You see, this a temporary kingdom, temporary. That's like some motherfucker like you, and you see that like even like with your electronic devices, or like you got a car, some shit, brakes go out, you gotta get some new brakes, you gotta get a new phone, you gotta get a new TV. You know, every year something new gotta come out. Everything this nigga pretty much put his hands on is temporal. You know, and that shit fall right along with his kingdom, man. This nigga got a temporary kingdom, man. You got fucking temporary relationships here. You know, everything in this nigga kingdom pretty much, this a temporary kingdom. That's how you know the Lord could have destroyed this bitch, man. You know, and as days go on, as the weeks and the months and the years go by, you see it clear. You know, it get clear. The vision get clearer and clearer, man, to the point where you can't deny it. You know, and it's like YAHAWASHI gonna kind of put everybody in that shed, like you gotta believe this, because it ain't gonna be nothing else to believe in.
Well, it said the vision was for an appointed time. You know, so like we see this the appointed time. We see it. You know, we see the problems coming to play. Like we see the problems coming to pass. You know, the MOTB is out there. You know, this shit mainstream now. It's on mainstream news. You see the wars of rumors. Salaki.
No, you got it. Salaki.
No, go ahead.
Like the wars, and even that famine. You know, everything Yahawashi spoke of or pretty much gave us to look for in the last days is showing in the earth now.
Yep.
You know, and that like you said, they go back to that vision. You know, that was yet for an appointed time. And now that the vision speaking now, man. You know, you got it out Salaki.
And so like the show we in the town like 3 years ago, it wasn't no food shortages like it is now. It wasn't the hyperinflation, you know, like it is now. The record earthquakes, you know, the uproar. People was not, you know, uproaring like they is now. So that showed that this is the appointed time. This is what this is what Ezra seen. You know, he seen the earthquakes, you know, and the uproars of the people. And this was the time, you know, this is the time that we've entered into, you know, and it's just going to be evil, man. You know, just, you know, what you were saying, you know, we at the end where it said evil and only evil is come. Behold, the end is come. You know, we at the end, man. This shit finna get so motherfucking wild, man. You know, and it's time for Jake to wake the fuck up, you know, to come out of their sleep, because Jake's still asleep. You know, they think just because you up and you get up and doing some shit, you know, they think that they woke. You know, niggas love to say, man, I'm woke. You know, but motherfuckers still asleep, man. You know.
Yep.
But you got,
and it's like Jake think he woke because he know about chemtrails. You know, Jake, he know McDonald's said human meat. Nigga think he woke. But that shit, hey, it's some more heavier going on in the realm, man. You know, it's above Jake comprehension. You see, it take the spirit of the Lord to deal with you to even comprehend, you know, or even entertain it.
The spirit of prophecy. You know, the spirit of prophecy, the testimony of YAHAWASHI, you know, according to Revelation, man. You know, and that's why we thank him, man. You know, call out YAHAWASHI, you know, for the spirit to see these things, you know, and to brace ourselves, man. You know, because Jake don't have a clue, man. You know, we can brace ourselves and even pray and you know, come back to the Lord, you know, before the evil days come, man. You know, because this is, hey, man, when the Lord open up on this motherfucker, man, it ain't gonna be no turning back, man. You know, it's gonna be like a woman in travail, man, when that baby comes. You know, it's like you got.
Yeah, that's damn. What I was gonna say, damn, I can't. Oh, that's like, oh yeah, because you know, because YAHAWASHI said, we made fools for YAHAWASHI's sake. Are we fools for YAHAWASHI's sake? So if Jake was to talk to a true Israelite, you know, one that's in the one that operate through the spirit, you know, you tell Jake some shit, you know, really being woke. You come up to tell Jake some shit that is newly created animals out here. That shit gonna go over his head. You know, but hey, motherfucking Esau finna come with robots. You know, and that shit gonna go over Jake's head because they don't really understand what being they woke is the woke Esau gave them. You know what I'm saying? The shit that Esau put out there for you to find. But this, hey, YAHAWASHI gotta really lead you to this. You know what I mean? To these teachers, hey, to really be woke, to really know what's going on out here. Hey, YAHAWASHI gotta open you up to that. Dang, you can just stumble across. You know, a nigga you can stumble across. Nigga got thousands of videos out there about chemtrails and shit. You know, Esau, that shit might come up in your on your YouTube, on your reference or preferred video or some shit. You know, but you ain't gonna have no GMS video pop up, you know, a video go off and then this and our GMS video loan up. Like you ain't gonna have that, man. You know. But I got a precept. Jeremiah 23:20. He said, "The anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart. In the latter days you shall consider it perfectly." You see, so Jake, in the latter days, Jake gonna consider. He gonna consider all the things that the prophets were saying, man. The famine, which you see that famine growing, man. You know, the wars. You know, we don't really talk about World War III, but now you seeing it. You know what I mean? Like a nigga, yeah, they know it's gonna be war. They know like, we talk about the missiles all the time though. You know, and now that's being broadcasted. You know, you got videos dropping, niggas showing their missiles off, Korea showing their missiles, China showing their missiles. You know, you got articles dropping, you know, Russia putting information out about the missiles they got. You know, all they just boasting up against Esau. You know what I mean? They showing their awesomeness. They're like a nigga Jake pulling out a Draco, and then you pull out, you know, Jake pull out a Glock and you pull out a Draco. You know, that's pretty much what these nations doing on a global scale. They showing their nuclear awesomeness. Like, yeah, I got a damn a Satan 2 missile, bitch fly 90,000 miles an hour and got 14 warheads. Them niggas boasting, man.
It's like let the weak say I am strong.
Is it? I was just thinking about that. When you say beat your plowshares and the pudding hooks, you know, niggas getting their weapons together, man. You know, because America finna go to war soon, man. You know, and you seeing it's finna play out. You know,
second war is past. The third coming quickly. Quickly.
You got precept. Somebody got precept. You got it. All
right. Like you were saying earlier about how people ain't seeking the Lord and how they say they woke, but they going off the things of the world. This is 1 Corinthians 15:34. I start at 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners. Verse 34. Awake to righteousness and sin not. For some have not the knowledge of YAHAWASHI. I speak this to your shame. Go ahead up.
Yeah. Hey, hold on, Slocky. Where you at up?
1 Corinthians 15, starting at 33.
All right, come here. You go ahead.
Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as you were saying, as y'all was saying earlier, the only path is through YAHAWASHI. You know, you can't go off this doctrine, IUIC, or the other camps talking foolishness, or the wisdom of this world. You know, it's only through YAHAWASHI salvation is gonna come through. And verse 34, when you was mentioning about you know, our people saying they woke, but they speaking the wisdom of this world. You know, you may know about a chemtrail. So it says, awake to righteousness. You know, that's what we're called, awake to this truth. You know, the ways of YAHAWASHI. It says, and sin not. You know, which the ways of America, again, are the ways of sin and ways that lead to death, contrary to the law, statutes, commandments of YAHAWASHI. It said, for some have not the knowledge of YAHAWASHI. And that's what you were speaking about. 2/3 of our people, they ain't seeking the ways of the Lord. They don't know the true ways of YAHAWASHI. You know, they think God is all love. It's Christianity speak. And then continuing, it said, I speak this to your shame. So it's a shameful thing to not have the knowledge of YAHAWASHI, especially when at these times when the prophets bringing those truth out. You know? Beginning with the elders and apostles, bringing the message on down and line. So the trumpets is being blown, you know, warning is going out. This is you speaking about the destruction of it. It's a lot.
I got one real quick for y'all. Jeremiah 51 and verse 17 says, every man is brutish by his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven images for his multi. Nah, it's like that ain't the one I was looking for. It's the other one I want. Yeah, it's like
that's the good one though. You see, every man is brutish by his knowledge, man. Because that word brutish go back to being stupid.
Yep.
You know, and a nigga, that's like a nigga like you boasting in things in this world that really make you look foolish, man. You see, because you really supposed to be boasting in your house. Nigga, nah, I mean you boasting in some crazy shit, but you don't know the king, man. You know, what profit is that? You know, you don't know the king. So you really shouldn't boast in shit, you know, because the Lord said you boast in anything, boast that you know me. You know, when you boast in your house, hey, pull his precept, man. You know, man, I got a precept. How you look for that?
Come.
This is Sirach 19 in verse 22. It says the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. You see, so hey, the knowledge of wickedness ain't wisdom, man. You know, a nigga got 1,000 ways on how to make some money. Or going back, you might know where the fuck a chemtrail is. You might know what's in it, but they don't make you wise, man. You know, true wisdom comes from YAHAWASHI. You know, and the beginning of that wisdom is fearing the Lord, man. You know, so you ain't truly wise if you don't fear YAHAWASHI.
I got a quick precept out.
You got it.
It's going to Esau, but you know, this can go for Jake too. It's Job 21:13. They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. Like how you saying they boasting their riches here on this earth, man, which really ain't shit. 14, they say, therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him, and what profit should we have if we pray unto him? You know, and that's the mindset of these niggas, man. They think, you know, what we doing is unprofitable. You know, but you got it though out.
Yeah, they think this unprofitable. This what greater riches, you know what I'm saying, is there than to know YAHAWASHI, man. You know, because the riches, what the Lord said, give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. So you really can't. You boasting in some money that got your slave master face on it. You know, but if in anything, you know, you boast that you know YAHAWASHI. I was looking for a precept. Yeah, you got it.
I want to get you mentioned Jeremiah 9:24. But let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord which exercises loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. When these things I delight, saith the Lord YAHWASHI. You know, as you just saying, you know, we don't glory in this worldly wisdom or your riches, you know. We glory in that YAHWASHI has caused us to know this truth in the spirit, you know. That's true wealth. That's true wisdom. The wisdom of YAHWASHI. You got it,
So like I'm looking for a precept.
I got one real quick.
You got it.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8 and verse 5 says, if riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that worketh all things? And you know, hey, this wisdom, man, this wisdom, knowledge that worketh all things, man. Just like the scripture saying Isaiah, you know, wisdom, knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. You know, this the real riches right here, man. You know, this wisdom, you know, the Lord gave us, man, to lead us, you know, into the kingdom, man. You know, get us the hell up out of Babylon. You know, these are the real riches. You know.
Cool. Yep. You see, this riches is the knowledge of YAHAWASHI. It pretty much was consuming Esau. You know, because Esau he came in the power by way of deceit. You know, this nigga he ruling feet.